what is up?
Yes. What is up? Tweeting this shit out. Feels like it's been forever since we did this.
It's been a week. We haven't done a stream this week.
Yeah.
We just did the pod. And Kayla's big one got canceled too.
Feels like forever. Yeah, because she didn't have power for like 3 days straight. It kept getting turned on and then knocked out, which I feel bad laughing at. But
what is up with your guys' area? Like, I feel like you guys lose internet all the time.
My internet is more so just because the provider is a dickhead. Shout out to Xfinity.
We have Xfinity too.
Yeah, they fucking absolutely suck up here, and like if you know anything about how internet works, you can tell when they're just obviously throttling your connection. Like in the middle of summer when it's just a beautiful day out and your internet is just dropping off at the exact same times every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that a lot, and around here it's like everybody's in bed at like 10 o'clock because I'm surrounded by like rich old people everywhere, and I'm the only asshole that's up till like sunrise working every night, so they just will like blanket throttle whole areas, and it's not cool. I'll go to play games in the middle of the night, and I have like a dial-up internet connection, and I'm like, we pay for like top-of-the-line internet. This is fucking ridiculous. But Kayla lives in, like a Lovecraftian shanty town.
So it's Yog Sothoth that's destroying her internet.
Yeah, most people don't know that, but Salem is like a I guess not seafaring town, but it's like a coastal town. And I don't think many people think of it like that when you like hear or about Salem and stuff like that, and you've never like actually visited. You just see like all the witch shit that was in history books and stuff. There's a lot more to the town, and yeah, there's like, it's basically, I'm pretty sure it has like its own little port and everything. But
wait, this actually explains a lot about Kayla. Like, she could be like one of the fish people from Innsmouth.
Yeah, she's just like she's like a fisherman's daughter, except her dad doesn't have a boat.
That's why she likes Slim Jim so much.
Yeah,
she's like a fish.
As far as I know, yeah, it completely makes sense. That's why I always said, like, I would love to just get like an Airbnb there for like a month and just go and write like a weird Lovecraft book and just like live in the environment for a while, because it's something where you have to like absorb the atmosphere there. It's such a strange place if you go like not in October, like just the whole rest of the year.
Just go during the summertime. Everybody's wearing shorts.
Yeah, and it's still
it makes it even weirder.
Just got this strange ass vibe. Like, it feels like a town out of time. You feel like you're in like the Goonies or something. I forget what there's like a famous movie. What is it? Hocus Pocus?
Oh yeah.
It might be. There's like a
Disney movie?
I think it's Hocus Pocus. That there's like a famous house from it. It might be a different movie now, but I'm like, there's some famous kids movie that there's a house there that we've gone to before.
What's up, Itchy? What's up, Blast Beat?
Yeah, it's the Hocus Pocus
trying to
escape
house. Some idiots right now.
Allison's house in Hocus Pocus is the Ropes Mansion.
Oh, she's the hot chick that the main kid is in love with, right?
She's the hua. Yeah, the girl with boobs.
That movie's pretty suggestive. We just rewatched it like a couple weeks ago.
Wicked. Like, I didn't remember until I watched it again. It was like, wow, this movie is like turbo horny. The only time in existence when Sarah Jessica Parker is like the embodiment of horny.
The hottest she's ever been is when she's a horrible witch.
Yeah, when she looks like a doped out goth chick. Yeah, what's up, dudes? Twitter's holding a pen for America's idiots. Oh god, dude, I like don't engage anymore unless I can make a joke about it.
It always turn up a notch when a new MCU movie drops.
Yeah. Yeah, we get all cranked up. Why do I feel like there's another famous movie house that I don't think is Hocus Pocus?
Amityville?
Movies filmed in Salem, Massachusetts. Hubie Halloween. Yeah, that was
there you go. That's gotta be that.
Dude, that's due for a rewatch. That was last year.
We need a sequel. We need a trilogy.
I forgot all about that.
Salem Halloween.
Salem Hates Retards, the movie.
Hubie Halloween Kills.
Oh, shit, dude. I just almost ruined a monitor. You gotta warn me with that. Hubie Halloween Kills rocks. They just assume it's the mentally challenged guy in town. Oh, yeah, the Crucible.
Oh, The Crucible. That was a good movie.
Yeah, filmed
Gary Oldman, right?
Yeah. Was that a Day-Lewis one? Isn't he John Proctor?
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of Scarlet Letter.
Oh, I was like, wait, am I mashing those up now?
No, I think
John
you're right.
Proctor from The Crucible or Scarlet Letter?
I don't know the name, but I think you're right that
God.
Daniel Day-Lewis was in Crucible. And then it was like Demi Moore and Gary Oldman in Scarlet Letter.
I don't know. You might be right.
I'm mixing up my Puritan sex fantasy movies.
Day-Lewis and Winona Ryder is The Crucible. Okay. Yeah, and he plays John Proctor. I'm not completely insane. Oh, that one has the pedo from Beetlejuice in it. What the fuck is Beetlegeist?
Is it Jeffrey Thorne?
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones.
Who looks like a ginger Jim Jones from the famous cult.
Yeah, Mom and Dad Save the Universe.
Yeah, weird. He was just
evidently in pedo porn.
In a ton of movies with Winona Ryder, I guess. He was just following her around.
Oh,
some might say he was grooming her. Oh, I remember, too, we had to watch this in, like, middle school, and I remember being like, man, that Winona sure is a wretched woman. My teacher was like, that's not the point of this. though that's hilarious.
You're like, but teacher, can we watch Scarlet Letter with a hot Demi Moore getting nude?
Yeah, can we watch the hot version of this movie? Lords of Salem, which Kayla...
She puts in striptease instead.
Dude, you can't, like, mention Lords of Salem in front of Kayla without Kayla fucking, like, flipping out on that movie.
The Lords of Salem.
Because it's just, like, art house bullshit with Rob Zombie's wife, and, like, it barely shows any of Salem. I think she said you could have just called it, like, Lords of Massachusetts. Like, Lords of Rhode Island. Yeah, there's, like, nothing that really... I think there's, like, 2 scenes in the movie where I'm like, oh, yeah, I've been there. Dude, this is hilarious. I gotta share this.
A great one's Paranorman.
Oh, yeah, that was shot in Salem. That stop motion animated movie they animated on a street corner in Salem. I just love that.
Well, it's safer there.
This list, the Hubie Halloween list, the one screenshot they have is of the production. There's like scaffolding and like an AD and fucking intern walking by. And
Adam Sandler looks like an undercover cop.
Right? The inhabitants. Yeah. You guys know any white power guys around here?
Hey, you guys want to enter into Congress?
Oh, yeah. Manchester by the Sea. Another Salem banger. Hail Salem, question mark? Dude.
Hail carbs, more like it.
Yeah. God damn, dude. Maybe take another run back.
That was too mean for Spencer. Spencer's like, that was mean.
Well, no, I was going to say maybe take another run back up them stairs, homie. Let's do a couple reps while we're here, boys. Like, yeah, that's a bunch of dog shit movies from...
Wait, Blastbeat says, you don't even understand the damage done by Rob Zombie's wife. Towards the end of White Zombie, those two were traveling in a separate bus from the rest of the band. Separate dressing rooms, too. Damn.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not condoning all of his fuckery, but I think if I were married to a woman, I probably wouldn't want to be touring around with my fucking wild idiot bandmates.
Mm-hmm.
I would also be like, hey, we're making enough money. I'm going to put me and my wife up in another bus. Like, you guys are like doing heroin in the open.
Rob Zombie's always struck me as a dude who might be an asshole, but he's an upfront asshole at least. Like, you know who he is. Like, he's not gonna like screw you, stab you in the back.
And
like,
I like some of his movies. I think his music is some of the most unintentionally hilarious stuff ever. Like, if it was like a Kaufman-esque thing, and this was some big character he's been doing for years, and at like 60, he's gonna pull the dreads off and be like, "Hello, my name is Robert Zombino," or some fucking crazy shit.
Zombovich.
yeah, I'm actually a Slav. But yeah, like, then I'd be like, whoa, that's the fucking funniest shit I've ever heard. But like, because it's like earnest and everything, it's like super wienery to me. But I'm like, hey, he's living the life he wants to live, and he's absolutely himself. But the one thing I won't forgive is him being a piece of shit to John Carpenter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he made the Halloween movie, Carpenter's talked about it in a shitload of interviews over the years. But when he remade Halloween, he said like John Carpenter was really cold to him or some bullshit like that.
That's because he's a corpse.
Yeah, and Carpenter goes into detail about it, right? He's like, these fucking cigarettes and checks from Hollywood are what's keeping me alive, dude. Like, you're lucky you get a word out of me. But that's how I would have felt. It's like, oh, fuck, John Carpenter's actually willing to meet with me when I'm remaking one of his masterpieces. Like,
right.
You should be so fucking lucky to have either of those experiences. And this dude evidently met with Carpenter, said he was really nice to Carpenter's face, and then he went and did some interview right after to promote the movie, where he said that John Carpenter was like super cold and callous to him, and he was like, fuck you. Like, it's just like, John Carpenter rocks forever. And it's one of those things. It's like, be a man of your word. Like, if you fucking feel like that, say it up front. Like, own that shit.
Well, didn't he even I thought I remember hearing too, like, John Carpenter like messaged him when they first announced that Rob Zombie was doing it, and just saying like, hey, don't freak out about it, because like his movies, like The Thing was a remake of another film, and he was like, but nobody cared about it because back in those days nobody really follows movies like that. But he's like, so don't let it bother you. So he's giving him like a little bit of like punch in the arm, like, hey, you'll be fine. That's
what Carpenter essentially says he said to him too. He was basically like, Halloween's yours now, make it your own movie. And he was like, basically go nuts with it, like how I am with everything. Like, fucking it's one of those things. It's like, what the fuck's John Carpenter gonna do about it?
Yeah.
It's like, no matter how much bitching and moaning he does, it's still going to get made. He's still going to get a check in the mail. He's still going to cash that check. I mean, people are, that's the whole thing, is like, be stubborn. Be fucking stubborn all you want, but don't be stupid. And I think John Carpenter is one of the best fucking examples of that. Why I couldn't think of that word. Wife stays at home, this is work, find something to do. Exactly, Blastby. I'm just saying, if that's somehow like the circumstance or whatever, then whatever, that's like, it makes sense. I wouldn't fucking put my wife up with my band either, but that's why it's like most logical musicians are just like, I'm flying the wife out for a night, putting her up in a hotel, and we're all gonna stay in different hotel rooms for the night, get a nice night's sleep, be able to shower somewhere nice, and I'm gonna be able to bang my wife. Then it's like, oh yeah, Rob, that makes total sense. But in
actuality, you mean you're gonna watch The Bachelorette together? Yeah,
he's like, we're gonna play Get Your Boots On all night, and then fucking after the show, I'm gonna go and watch fucking The Bachelor with.
He's like, oh, this John guy is a turd.
Yeah,
he's not right for her.
Sherry Moon. I like to think he calls her by her full name when they're together. Rob Zombie is a prick, but you're right. He doesn't pretend that he's not a prick. He certainly doesn't make any friends on the 1999 Ozfest.
Yeah, like I saw him interviewed on Joe Rogan, and that's a great episode, by the way. He has tons of really cool stories. But he just seems like every time I've ever heard him tell a story or heard somebody tell a story about him, it's like he's just kind of upfront about like just kind of being a jerk. You know?
Well, that's the whole
he
thing.
doesn't
He's
really
like,
care.
I don't like this shit, or I love this shit, and he knows what he likes and what he doesn't like, and I'm like, I kind of wish more people were like that nowadays.
Yeah, you can respect that at least.
Yeah,
You know?
my whole thing is like, he's like, say what you will about the dude, he is authentically himself. Like the another dude, the headshot guys bring up a lot, Vincent Gallo. People fucking hate that guy. I think he's one of the last interesting actors. I completely agree with the headshot dudes and understand why they all like him so much. He's one of those guys that was just like, this is who I am, and fuck everybody else if you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's respectable. I'll take authenticity, especially in like artists and creators, any day of the week over just like going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody thinks they're like the fucking dude now or something. I'm like, none of you are that cool. You all just kind of suck, and you're not really going with the flow. You're just in this mob mentality of boring retards. That is a low bar, though. I know genuine dudes that are genuine asshats. Fuck those clowns. Again, to each his own.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks too. Like, yeah, we're not saying that those guys are
you
great
could
or anything.
You could be genuine and be a fucking idiot too.
But it's
I'm
like, at
just
least
saying,
you know when you talk to this person, they're going to stab you in the back. They're going to tell you up front. You know?
Yeah, they know what they are, and they're not pretending to be anything more than that. I don't know. I don't think Rob Zombie is a guy who's like pretending to be smarter than he is. And I find that respectable. Know your dumb range. He was homeboy. I just fragged my brain for a second.
I don't hate Vincent Gallows. He was homeboys with Basquiat and made Buffalo 66. Permanent pass on everything ever, says Blastbeat.
Yeah, I read permanent pass on everything ever and was like, what does that mean? Rapist?
A mandate pass?
Whatever.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like... Buffalo 66 was so good, you can't convince me he's a bad man. It's like, I'm not sure how to take that. I don't know why I thought of this, but before we went live.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah, that little clip.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
What's that little guy's name again?
I don't know, little busting old man. I forget his name. I don't even remember what I know him from because this video has just dominated his space in my brain.
He's been in a million movies and TV shows.
Oh, shit. I forgot this was tonight.
Blastbeat says, my issue with Rob Zombie, I was a huge White Zombie fan, and I blame him for the breakup of the band. Yeah, White Zombie ruled.
Oh, shit, it just ended? That's hilarious.
There she goes. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Oh, this is just an all-out party. All right, well, that's no fun. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, it's almost fucking midnight. I was like, wait, what? I definitely miss Fragtober. I've just been in a coloring hole, Jeff.
Good.
My issue with Rob Zombie, I was a huge White Zombie fam. Jesus. White Zombie fam! That's gotta be a fucking wild crowd.
The reunion.
Man, I know Blastbeat just loves all kinds of music, but I don't think I've ever anticipated anyone being a White Zombie fan. Because again, really? Yes, White Zombie and Rob Zombie, like, that music makes me laugh like a fucking idiot.
Well, it's like, inherently silly, but that's what's kind of fun about it.
Oh, dude. I remember when 31 came out, that's why that Get Your Boots On song stands out so hard to me, is when 31 came out, I went and saw it at that Fathom event at the movie theater. They ruin it with a behind-the-scenes thing right in the opening to the movie. they show you how like multiple of the characters die. And then the movie starts. We watch the whole movie and we're like, what the fuck did we just witness? This movie sucks. And then credits roll and everything. It plays some insane music. I think it was more Rob Zombie music. But then we walk outside, turn on our car, and the fucking radio is playing Rob Zombie's hit new single. And I'm pretty sure it's just called Get Your Boots On, because that's the only lyrics I remember from the fucking song.
I don't think I've heard any of his music since shit. What was the one he did? Had Pussy Liquor on it.
Get Your Boots On. That's the end of rock and roll. Jeff, I kid you not. I felt like this was like the night I was like, oh yeah, we are living in a simulation, because it was like, whoever's running my end of this shit is like has finally figured out that Rob Zombie stuff makes me laugh like a fucking madman. And I walked out of the dumbest movie ever. Like, what the fuck just happened to me? It was the cinematic equivalent of being kicked in the head by a donkey. And then we get in the car and fucking Get Your Boots On starts playing.
Is it better to get a donkey kick than a donkey punch?
Yes. Donkey punch means you're getting fucked. Donkey punch guarantees your night's already going pretty bad.
No, I loved White Zombie. I thought White Zombie was great, and it was especially great.
Of course you do. I can't.
It was great, especially to run to, because it's heavy and it's got a nice beat, so you can actually time your run to it.
Songs to run from your local rapist to. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get struck immediately. This is fair use, YouTube. Yeah, dude. I gotta say, the Porn Groove music is great, but you gotta cut out all of Rob Zombie saying anything. Because this is like the kind of drunk music I love, and he's got John 5 as his guitarist.
He's kind of hit that point where he is a parody of himself, though. I'm saying, chicken. A bebop-a-loo.
Yeah, hang on. Gabba gabba hey.
This is like the Weird Al version of a Rob Zombie song.
Straight up, dude.
Gabba,
and that's
gabba,
when I was
hey.
like, the simulation is starting to show its cracks. And I'm sitting in it's the guitarist of my old band. I'm sitting in his van, and like, it's me, him, our other guitarist, our bassist, and a couple other buddies. And like, we are all gasping for air, fighting back like piss. Like, I don't think I've ever laughed this hard, to the point where afterwards, I legitimately, like you said, I thought this was a parody of a Rob Zombie song. I wasn't convinced I had listened to something real, and we immediately looked it up on our phone and listened to it in its entirety again. It is the only Rob Zombie song I can fully like remember all the time. Anytime somebody's like, "Oh, I love Rob Zombie," I'm like, "Hell yeah, get your boots on." They're like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." But
like, his lyrics sound like a Sid and Marty Krofft show.
That like Living Dead Girl. I found out afterwards though, Beth, huge fan of Rob Zombie's music. Something I didn't.
I like that song.
Yeah, something I didn't know about Beth early on in our relationship, and I was like, wow, that would have really colored my idea of you early on. Probably a good thing. I mean, like, if Beth was like, I love Danzig, I would have been like, all right, this was cool.
I'm actually gay. I can't see you anymore.
Yeah. I'm also dating Danzig. That's cool because he's my boyfriend and he told me he hates you.
And he takes it all the way to the balls. He looks little, but he can really take it.
Yeah, I think you should play Wolverine. No, he's gay and all.
Oh, shit. That's perfect casting now.
Yeah. They were just setting it up all along. Nobody realized.
Damn.
Yeah, Jeff.
Marvel playing the long game.
When there was one set of footprints in the beach, that was me sucking them off.
What can't you do, Kevin Feige?
Wolverine with Cyclops on his shoulders. What's that? Right inside saddle?
That's gonna be the next plot line. Is that the trio is over, and it's just gonna be Wolverine fucking Cyclops from now on. Jean Grey just pissed being left out.
A beachside slow ball special.
Let's cut out the middleman here, Cyclops, and get down to it.
Yeah. Why are we always letting women complicate things? Let's make the beast with 3 eyes.
And yes, I'm hairy everywhere.
I hate that. The only time we ever talk about comics on here, it's all horrible shit. Rob Zombie supports the Taliban.
He was just Osama bin Laden all along.
Oh man, we're getting into crazy territory tonight, and I love it.
Osama bin Laden takes his turban off and just dreadlocks fall out. Yeah. Holy shit, it's Rob Zombie!
Get your boots on!
That's why we couldn't catch him all that time. Every time they thought they had him, he would pull off the turban and he would start singing Rob Zombie songs.
Could you imagine that? SEAL Team 6
USO show?
SEAL Team 6 is fucking raiding that house, just storming through the rooms, killing everybody in it. They get up to Osama's room and he's just like back to the door, drumming on his thighs with headphones on, listening to Rob Zombie.
No, quick, guys, grab your guitars, dig through the ditches and burn. The troops immediately put down their guns and start rocking out.
He says Rob Zombie posters all over the world, all over the room, all over the world. Osama bin Laden just putting up Rob Zombie posters everywhere. So
this is all locations it's all locations from where Al Qaeda has bombed some country.
CIA keeps intercepting fucking intel and messages of them telling the Taliban to prepare new safe houses for Osama bin Laden and be sure to include all of Rob Zombie's discography and a poster of Sherry Moon.
I'm noticing a weird connection to Rob Zombie tour dates and Al Qaeda bombing sites.
Yes, she is the 6.
She was Zarqawi the whole time.
He makes all his wives wear blonde wigs. Really heavy mascara. Sherry 5!
She's just wearing a burqa, but it has a hot chick painted on the front. That's what we thought Sherry Moon was.
Yeah, they're all named Sherry. Ah, fuck, I got another ladybug in here.
Oh, kiss it.
It's a goddamn invasion.
That's good luck.
Kiss it, dude. I'm gigantic. That thing would die. Plus, they can't consent. I don't know their language.
Oh, you can see it in their eyes.
Yeah. My vision's bad these days. Are you saying yes with your eyes?
My hearing's gone too. What'd you say?
Yeah. I'm not normally used to the ladybugs making the first move themselves.
Let me tell you a story about Satchel Paige.
This show's so fucking dumb. People only tune in for the Kayla interviews.
It wouldn't be funny if it wasn't so true.
Like, I'm waiting for the day it's so big, people are just like, where's the chick? Who are these gay idiots? Bring back Kayla.
Wolverine's not gay, motherfucker.
Yeah, no one knows our name or that we're joking.
Who are these SJWs on here?
Yeah, those 3 SJW dickheads that keep showing up on Kayla's channel.
It's the real life version of pussies with Kurt and Kyle Gunnigan.
I don't know why everyone hates us. Oh, dude, YouTube not telling me about comments all the time is the worst shit in the world. Look at all these comments we got.
I see nothing.
Sketchosaurus. Oh yeah, I guess I could just share it with you. We'll go through the comments live right now. That's actually a great bit to show the people we care by actually looking at the comments. This was in like a little tiny box, like in the fucking corner on the screen.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Sketchosaurus Rex. I always laugh so hard my sides hurt listening to y'all 4 weeks ago. And I'm just finding out about this. This is a compelling and informative interview. Look, Kayla on top of things. This is why I'm like,
He's all over it.
Kayla's channel, man. Thank you so much for checking it out and sharing your opinion. I appreciate it. Urchin Blues. Oh, I can't wait to read this. Sorry, this has nothing to do with the interview, but I just read Can't Kill Cade #2. It was amazing. My head is spinning with questions. Are there more dudes like Cade? Are they more powerful than Cade? I love how action-oriented it is. So rare for comics these days outside of Ultra Mega. Only problem is I want more of it. Just a thought. Would you ever think of doing a multi-issue fight scene like something really nuts? Not that the series isn't nuts already, but if there wasn't a team that could pull it off, it's you guys. God bless and can't wait. Whoa! That's huge praise.
Oh,
I love that it's on
that.
the Eric Canetti video too, right? And I love that. There's definitely more. And all those questions are right in line with a lot of plans. Pete Angstrom. I'm missing all these streams. I miss my Death Curse fam. We miss you too, Peter.
Hey, hold on. Free gift cards.
Yeah. Sorry, Peter. Fuck you. Jocelyn Lilly, you slut. I want it. No. Report this for child porn.
Abuse.
I thought I read child abuse and pornography at the same time. I was like, wait, what? How has that become such a fucking big problem?
We just see Jocelyn on the news getting arrested.
Yeah. I was like, it's become such a problem. Ghost Boy sighting, Gamescape.
Yeah, that was freaky.
Yeah, that was some spooky shit. Aria Blackness, hell yeah. That was very cool too. Making some toys. Kayla knows everybody already. I'm like, between how busy I am and my brain damage, I'm like, if I'm not streaming with you weekly, I don't remember your name.
I don't remember my own name.
Yeah, right? I'm like, 3 times a week, I'm looking in the mirror and going, who am I? And, yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Kayla is on point. She's like editor and manager. She makes sure I stay on track and don't lose my mind. I sent her that one panel page the other night. She was like, "Oh, that's fucking great." I was like, "Oh, woo, thank God."
It was cool though. You want to show it off?
I don't know if I can simply here. I'm not working on my computer. That was just straight off of the
tablet.
Tablet, yeah. So I got to see if I can pull it back up in the. Oh wait, I tweeted it out, didn't I? What am I talking about? Brain damage, man.
Happens to the best of us.
If only I hadn't hit my hair so hard. Oh yeah, Headshot Dudes are releasing a special episode of their show Comfort Systems. I think tomorrow night.
On Halloween?
Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily a Halloween special, but it's like a send-off episode. And I was like, oh, I retweeted it earlier because I was like, that's kind of like the series I found them on years ago. And then I think they got it onto like what's it called? Amazon Prime at one point. I don't know if it's still on there or not. But yeah, that was like my introduction to them was clips of that on there. I think just Low Res's YouTube. Sorry, this is just riveting content as my brain shits out in real time. Yeah. Did I tell you how the first time I saw this page from you, I thought the background... Yeah, I was like, well, this is trash and you're fired. No, I thought the background just said badonkadonk in the background, and I was like screaming, laughing. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have him correct that. That was just too good of a laugh. What is up, Rex Doom?
What's up, Rex?
What's up, gays?
Do you have any restrictions on Halloween this year?
Yeah. No women, no children. Motorhead Ace of Spades fucking blast beat commented. I was like, fuck yeah. It's like just a pair of titties and Ace of Spades. Like, yeah. That's basically the whole vibe. Oh, my headphones are going crazy.
Poor boy. Oh, Poopy Pants Biden.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I love that it's trending.
Beth just texted me they're officially back in Connecticut. She's on her way home from a fucking big old nerdy coin show.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's part of work. Fun stuff, though. I'm going to stop sharing. I don't know why I'm just like...
Going through private DMs.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any restrictions on Halloween? Any mandates and shit?
I don't know, honestly, because I'm like such a fucking hermit, dude. I don't do anything anymore. That's why I'm like, man, if I can really get in with this, these studio guys and sell some scripts and get on a set, I'm just going to be like a movie weirdo. Like my only socialization will be with like auxiliary Hollywood people.
Shit, we're gonna see like 5 years from now you getting Me Too'd. You finally made it, boys.
Yeah, just blowing some dude. Beth's like, I knew it. Too many boyfriends not to be gay.
Sexually harassing The Rock.
Tom robbed me of the time I spent watching his dookie Halloween movies. God damn it. Yeah, I actually tried to rewatch Halloween 2 before that podcast I did with Low Res and Hans. There's movies. I don't know why I always have trouble remembering that. It's so simple.
How do you rank? Like, what is your top 5? We still need to record
ours. Top 5 what?
Halloween.
Oh, we gotta save that for the podcast.
Save the pod?
Yeah. Damn. You're gonna be sitting up tonight like, I wonder what Spencer's top 5 are.
Why won't he tell me?
I couldn't fucking sleep. Yeah, I could barely make it through the second one again. The first one's like if you think of it not as a Halloween movie and you're just like if somebody did a cut where they just mute every time they say Michael Myers, it's just like this guy. It's a fun little slasher movie. It's way over the top for Halloween. Doesn't feel anything like Halloween. But I even felt that way about this 2018 one that a lot of people really loved. For it trying so much to be like Carpenter's original Halloween, it still goes over the top in like the third act. Like he fucking stomps on that doctor guy's head and pops it like a fucking watermelon. Mm-hmm. And there's just some crazy like borderline supernatural shit. But I'm like, hey, at least they didn't try to explain everything like the Rob Zombie one does. And then Halloween Kills we'll talk about on the pod, obviously, but I personally thought it was insane, and I loved it.
I thought Zombie's first Halloween, all the stuff that he created, like, you know, the backstory of the kid and the mask and stuff, all that was cool as its own thing. It's when he tried to just the rest of the film just basically becomes his remake of Halloween.
It should have just been his own slasher movie.
Yeah. But like when
all
he's
those
doing all
ideas were really cool. I like the idea of all the different mask making and stuff like that. But I was like, God damn, he could have just been like, and here's Ben, and it would have been like, oh shit, it's Ben, and like there would have been 30 movies. I would have gone and seen every single fucking one of them. And like people would have just been like, oh, it would have been it's fucking Rob Zombie's love letter to Halloween, but instead he like set himself on fire walking into the house. Like,
well, like after he gets out of the insane asylum, it just becomes Halloween remade, shot for shot almost, and it just becomes, you know, like Juggalo Halloween. You know,
yeah, it's bloodier. It's like student film Halloween remake.
And he's like that would have this stuff.
That would have been really impressive if that were like a kid in college. It was like, I'm redoing Halloween for my college film project. And you're like, God damn, dude, you made Halloween wild. Like, there was no point to this. Like, it makes sense because you're in college, but it's like, damn, man.
I haven't seen the second one in forever, but I remember liking it more than the first one at the time just because it was so off the wall and insane. Like all the weird, one? Like, yeah, I remember like Sherry Moon is like a weird ghost lady that keeps showing up.
So the second one suffers from the same thing. It's too on the fucking nose. Like, I didn't mind all of that stuff, but if it would have been way better if it was like a third draft of the script and not the first draft. It suffered from like how John Carpenter did the second Halloween, where he was just like, I got blasted over a weekend and wrote that script. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do for that. So you love Halloween Kills now? Yeah, we're going to get into it on the podcast. I got caught up. The low res dudes already put it on there. Yeah, well, when you watch a movie enough to fucking fill the hours of a day, I think you eventually find things that you really enjoy about it.
Spencer refers to it as Halloween Loves.
And there's some immaculate shots in it. And that's another one where I feel like I need to write a review about it, because like I pitched my little what I think the movie is during the Headshot guys stream, and I need to kind of like write that down and pull it all together and make it clear and concise. But I don't know if it's what they intended, but it's what I took from the film, and it's why I inevitably ended up loving it and was just
it's like, an allegory for a trans child.
No, yeah, right. Yeah, it's a perfect representation. I've been waiting to see my murderous self on screen for years. And here it is. Finally, a guy that kills everybody indiscriminately. I love that still it was like, he hates homos. It was like, I don't know, guys. He turned everybody into a shitty Halloween art project, and the gay guys he kind of like neatly dragged into a room and left them like laying together like a couple and listening to their favorite record. It's like he was the most respectful to the gay couple.
He really was.
Like,
actually, the old white guy.
He hates interracial couples.
Yeah, the old white guy is the one that got it the worst. Kept stabbing him over and over again.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus. And made the black lady watch it happen. I was like, and he hates the gay people? Like,
do you think that was an allegory for cucking?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the SJW layers.
Michael Myers is a bull.
SJW's review.
He's like, yeah, you watch that shit, you like it? That's the only time Michael Myers talks.
You like when I carve your husband up like a pumpkin?
Oh, yeah. You watch it. Clean it up after.
Oh, you're dead.
I forgot. I shouldn't have stabbed you in the throat first. Damn it.
I did say on theirs too. I mean, we're getting way into this, but I did say on their podcast that I need to like get the movie and pull it into like Adobe Premiere and mute all of the lines where they say like "evil dies tonight." and just
like half the movie.
Yeah, just do a cut of the movie where like half the dialogue is muted, and I'm like, I bet you it's a pretty fucking dope movie that way too. Like, I bet you way more people would like it because it just like it gets to a point where like I can understand why some people were like, "Fuck this movie," but I was like, "Oh damn." It genuinely felt like I was on cocaine watching a Canon film. Like, was like, it made me feel like I was one of the producers on the movie. Like, I was so hyped for it by the time I fell in love with it. It's like, fuck yeah, dudes, I get it. I am on board. Like, where are we putting my money? Like, it was.
You should take that movie, cut out all the Evil Dies Tonight stuff, and just play over Anthony Michael Hall's ending scene to fucking shit. Now I'm blanking the fucking movie. God darn it.
Headless.
The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. Remember at the end he's reading the letter to the teachers? You should just play that over it with 60-year-old Anthony Michael Hall running his chubby ass up the stairs.
Oh my god. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that. Headless 2015. Let me see if it's something I've... see so much shit all the time that it just like blurs together. Oh, I don't think I've seen this, but I've seen like I think clips from this on something. Got a cool vibe. I like it. I was just telling the headshot dudes recently, I'm like, let's get some money together. After I fulfill these books, we get things rolling, and let's do a horror movie. I was like, we don't even need to do something with a tight script. Let's do something really fucking weird and surreal. Especially with all the
Rob Zombie movies?
Yeah. Even less cohesive.
You start putting Beth in all your movies.
Yeah. She's just like, I don't want to be here.
She's like, I don't want to do this. No, you're going to be a star. You're my muse.
Yeah, she's like, this is fucking stupid.
Shut up, Beth Moon.
Beth Moon. She'd be like, don't call me that, you fucking idiot.
She makes up one morning and you have dreadlocks. What the fuck is going on, Spencer?
Get your boots on.
Are you wearing bell bottoms?
Yes. 2 pairs. The ass is cut out of one so you can see the color of the other pair on my ass cheeks. Hot pink ass cheeks made of denim under my hot neon blue jeans. There's something going on.
Yes, something's going on.
With my headphones that makes like a clicking noise that's ridiculous. Also mute, he stood by this window and killed his sister. What? What? I bet it would be dope to work with you fucks. Well, I'm just going to take a bunch of dumb knowledge that I have, fill a bunch of condoms with fake blood, and start blowing stuff up. And then...
Fake blood, in quotes.
Yeah, or pig blood. And then the only real difference is if we can get this like studio setup involved and they want to throw money at it, then it just means we can get like a weapons guy and do closed set shooting heads and blowing those up. Missing Normal Life, I Feel Your Relative, Hermitage, Spencer. Yeah, it's brutal. And I am like a super extrovert. Like Beth, I think that's why me and Beth like hit it off so early on in our relationship, is like Beth is really timid and introverted and like likes going out to parties but doesn't know how to talk to people, and I'm just like bringing a puppy to a park. Like everybody's like, oh shit, what's this thing? It's loud. Like this thing knows how to do a lot of tricks. Yeah. Like, check this out, guys. You ever seen a wine bottle get opened with a boot by a drunk guy who's on too much cocaine? Just kidding.
Accurate.
Yeah. Ah! Hi, babe.
What's up, Beth Moon?
Beth Moon Zombie. Yeah. Beth being my Sherry Moon would be fucking ridiculous. Although we're going to make a short film together. I don't think either of us are going to star in it. We shot a film about an aging watermelon. She'll be home soon. She'll be walking through the door and scaring the shit out of me any time now.
Oh, just the way it was intended.
Yeah, probably like 40 minutes or so, maybe longer. Trying to think of fucking everything else that's happened this week, but I know I'm gonna be making a little list before the pod tomorrow. Being a good boy with my notes. And not just things like guys buying autism. Stuff like that. Are you alive, Jeff?
I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
One
thing at a time.
Brain shutting down.
I don't know. It's hard for me to concentrate tonight because I keep thinking about Poopy Pants Biden trending.
Yeah,
it gets me every time.
It's really funny too that at all places it happened at the Vatican.
Because he had to vacate.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if he just like pooped all over the Pope, and they were just like, "There's no way we can cover this up."
Oh no! When he goes to that one creepy section where they have all the mummified popes, and he thinks it's the toilet, and he starts shitting all over like Pope Benedict the 15th.
I like the way they have a mummified Pope room.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen that? Yeah, when we were there, they have this huge hall, and there's like these little alcoves in each hall that have glass coffins for the mummified popes, and some of them are like straight up, horrific looking. It's insane. It's like fucking zombie sleeping.
Well, they got that like heavy metal sculpture of Jesus coming back to life.
No offense, everybody. It just creeped me out.
No offense to these dead guys. Who are you offending by insulting the Pope?
Oh, yeah, a whole population of Catholics? I don't know.
People really get butthurt about that?
Oh my god, yeah, of course.
It's like, you can still, like, Catholicism, cool, but fuck the Pope. You can't be like that. Like, I didn't think people cherished him that much anymore. Sorry. I come from an Irish Catholic family. I'm like, are we really supposed to care that much? It's like, are all my relatives rolling in their grave right now?
1 million Italians right now. Hey!
Yeah, right. My Italian brothers, are you all crying for Cuomo right now?
Oh shit, he's gonna get arrested soon.
Yeah, dude, no one's safe anymore. They're gonna come for Travolta next.
What'd he do?
He's like
just dance really good?
Been like molesting masseuses and all sorts of crazy shit for years.
You're making
Are
stuff
you
up.
serious?
Are you sure that wasn't Nick Cage when he borrowed his face?
Are you for real? You haven't heard about this?
No. Of course I heard it.
Oh, yeah, I was like...
I'm trying to play a bit right here. I'm trying to entertain the masses.
No, I was like, this cannot be a blind spot for you. There's no way. Like, it's like somehow... John Travolta's like your Tom Cruise. You're just like, no way.
Tom Cruise is my Tom Cruise.
The king is not a puff.
Like, leave him alone.
Yeah, no. Now that they came for Cuomo, no one's safe, man. All the Italians are going down. John Grubble. Fantastic. Yeah. The night we didn't get sued for slander, because this is all true. Yeah, no, is Cuomo going away?
He has to be.
Yeah, he just got charged, right? Isn't that what I...
Yeah, he's going to be arrested this week. Which is, it's so weird they announce it. You know, like when you're that famous, you're that powerful, they're like, oh yeah, next week we're going to arrest him.
We're throwing cuffs on that limp noodle of yours.
Like, don't you want to do it first before you talk about it?
Yeah, can you imagine if the affidavit said under arrest for being Italian?
He ate too much gabagool.
We couldn't get him on the sex crimes, but we knew he was Italian for sure.
Just some old law that nobody's talked about in 100 years.
There's no fucking way that piece of shit's gonna renounce his Italianness in court.
Did he eat spaghetti at 4:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Get his ass.
We fucking got him. Listen, you know
it's
how
the Untouchables.
Yeah, we know how we know he's going away? Because there's no fucking way he'll say he's not Italian in front of a judge.
It's the Untouchables, but they have like Chef Boyardee on their team.
I'm going to need house music. All the house music you got. This man tries to say he's not Italian on that stand.
Fist bumping is violence.
Yeah, I'll have him beating up the beat in no time.
You just assaulted the air in the room.
Everyone in that court's going to see those goddamn nipple rings. Oh my god, dude, these are the people running our country. Fuck! This is why I don't subscribe to politics, man. It all makes me insane. Oh man, that African American. Oh, is Travolta African American? Is he another?
He's all
one?
American.
I was gonna say, is he another one of them South African dudes? Or like African dudes? Like, isn't Charlize African American?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Travolta Musk.
That's why, like, everybody was like, "Wow, it's crazy. She's like so good in Fury Road." I was like, "Well, yeah, like she literally is from Africa originally. Like she fits in there. Like the setting isn't like outlandish." There's a bunch of people like, "She must have prepared so hard for that movie." I was like, "Nah, she like grew up in like a setting like that, guys." Like she
was actually a warlord there for years.
Like, can you believe women can handle sand? Yeah, guys, she's African American. That's like when I told you guys that's why our podcast is suffering. Is we don't have a guy like Adam on Cumtown. We don't have a dead horse that we can beat constantly. And then I was listening to old episodes of theirs, and I forgot he's an African American because he's from like South Africa originally.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't have the accent because he like moved to Vegas when he was young. But both his parents are like South African Jews, and he uses that joke all the time where he's like, "Well, I can chime in on this because I'm African American."
That's funny.
Like, it's brilliant, man. That's what we need, an African American for our show.
We're using diversity here.
That won't get clipped and used against me in the long run.
And we just get Elon Musk on here. Is there African American?
Booyah! Oh, what's up, guys? Elon, you don't need to talk weird like that on here. Everybody knows you here. Okay, what's up, dudes?
Hey, yo, what's up?
He's got a deep-ass voice.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn, Elon's cold.
Yeah, he's like Die-Antwoord. We don't understand a fucking thing he's saying, ever. And it's not because it's about engineering. Just gibberish engineering. I put a dilly on it, man. What?
He just talks like Bing Rames in Pulp Fiction. He's like, "We some hard pipe laying motherfuckers." Why don't you always talk like this, Elon?
South Africa folded in the 90s in my timeline.
Well, hey, you don't get in Riggs' way.
Because
Riggs and Mertz.
South Africa folded because the house always wins.
Your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked.
I don't think you know what that means. Tarantino should never have dug up Travolta's rotting corpse for Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it's crazy that he was already looking like a bloated, swollen corpse in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, we'll just put him in a suit with sharp shoulders and no one will notice how gigantic his head got.
Well, same thing with Face Off. Remember he had a little belly fat, and there's that one clip where they show them like side by side laying on the gurney before they do the surgery. He's got his little cupcake roll. Little muffin top.
I don't remember him being that bad in, what was it, 90? Yeah, 97. God, I was 7 years old when that movie came out, and my dad was like, you gotta see this shit. Is it Nicolas Cage like humping nuns in it like early?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Travolta, 97 Travolta wasn't like that bad, was he? Or was Pulp Fiction was before this, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what reinvigorated his career. And then like afterwards it was like Broken Arrow.
Oh yeah, no, when you see him from the side with the suit, his neck's all swollen and shit. Yep. It looks like my neck coming out of a suit. I'm like, yeah, when you're really not that fat of a dude, but like you get put in like clothing to try and hide that you're getting a little bit bigger, like Hollywood's like, look, we'll size him down just one size too small, and we'll shoot him from all the right angles. And then all it takes is one wrong angle and that shit happens. You look like a hot dog.
They're shooting an action movie, and he clearly hasn't done a sit-up in years.
Yeah, they're like the stunt double is like getting paid double what he makes
because he keeps eating double.
Yeah, well, he's in more scenes in the movie. Yeah, you see, this looks like a bad Photoshop. There's like
he's like jamming his face forward so it gets rid of his double chin.
Dude, the double chin is just on the back of his head there. You see that where his head notches out more than his ear?
Fucking Grandpa Simpson did.
It's like, damn, son, where'd you get all that neck? Oh, yeah, this is the one, too. I always forget about this. The fucking prison that just has gravity boots?
Yeah, gravity boots. Magnetized boots.
Yeah. As a little kid, I was like, what the fuck? Gravity boots?
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, like, none of this movie is futuristic other than the facial surgery, which is played pretty straightforward, and if you're a 7-year-old kid, you're like, yeah, they do this shit all the time.
Yeah, of course it happened.
Yeah, I'm like,
hey, there's one of our boys.
I saw this
right on Nicolas Cage's shoulder there. That dude's like in every 90s movies is one of the bad guys. Right on top of his shoulder. Yeah, that dude.
Spanish dude?
Yeah, remember that dude? He's in like fucking Predators and everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a ton of those dudes in this movie. This was a Woo movie too, right? John Woo.
Yep. Doves.
Yeah, that's why there's like doves and shit exploding everywhere. Damn, dude, that's what I gotta rewatch soon. Hard Boiled.
Yeah, look at Travolta's hairpiece there too.
God damn. The faces, though, did look like pretty fucking good and everything. Those peeled faces. And I remember that scene being fantastic. Like, it's probably doesn't hold up today, but...
Yeah, as a kid, it scared me. Because, like, you could see his muscles and shit.
Yeah.
Very Hellraiser.
Really well done. I don't know if it was, like, Stan Winston or who did that, but...
It's like Castor Troy, wasn't that his name?
Oh, yeah, Nicolas Cage's character, but I was saying the... Kevin Yeager did it. I wasn't sure if like Stan Winston's company did the effects for it or who did it, but
remember he would tie his brother's shoes. That was like his giveaway to know that he was his brother.
Yeah.
Because his brother was a retard.
His wife didn't notice after she'd been railed a bunch.
Oh, Gina Gershon was in that? Forgot about her.
Why can't I remember who she was? Yeah, she's like a 90s hot chick.
She was like his girlfriend, Nick Cage's girlfriend in the movie.
I forgot Nick Cassavetes is in it too. Is like a crazy drug dealer guy, and
our boy John Carroll Lynch.
Oh yeah, and
Margaret Cho.
Is this the one that the Arquette sister was in? Brother turned sister.
Was it Alexa or Alexis?
I think that's her name. I don't know. Does IMDb dead name people? Wasn't she with Nick Cassavetes in that scene? Or am I just like thinking some other chick was trans? Margaret Cho? What the fuck? I know you just said that, but
didn't register until you read it.
Thomas Jane? I don't remember being in this.
I don't remember him being in that either.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny Masterson, who just got in trouble for getting Me Too stuff.
Yeah, also got Me Too'd.
Wasn't he the boyfriend that got stabbed in the leg?
Am I just misremembering this? I gotta look up the face-off scene now.
He's in Pulp Fiction. Maybe that's what you're thinking of.
The Arquette? Yeah, he's one of the S&M guys, right?
No, he was one of the dudes that gets shot in the apartment. He was the guy that jumps out and he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker," and he shoots the gun.
Yeah,
and he misses.
He's Benny or some shit like that. He's got just like a throwaway name. If I remember correctly, maybe it's just some chick that I thought was trans. Yeah, Nick Cassavetes is like a bald fucking weirdo.
Oh yeah, he was bald in that.
And they're in like a weird ass like glass building.
Yeah. I remember Travolta had that like homely looking wife. I just wishes she was fucking Travolta.
Yeah, I forgot her name now. Nick Cassavetes looks like he did like 40 years in prison now. That's insane. Yeah, he looks like a Batman villain in this. I'm like, who was the woman in this scene?
I think you're thinking of Gina Gershon, aren't you?
Dietrich Hassler.
Dietrich? She German?
Gina Gershon's his sister in the movie.
Oh, that's his... Wait, whose sister in the movie?
Nick Cassavetes, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's his sister. They have the same name, at least. But I thought there's like a blonde woman in the room during the scene with Cassavetes, but I can't find like a clear picture of her. I might be just blurring two movies together, but there's like a couple movies that the Arquette sister. I can't fucking ever... Alexis, Jesus fuck.
What was the best American John Woo film?
Oh man, I would have to like pull up a list.
Well, that's your thing. Come on, do it.
Yeah, right. God damn, that's just... Alexis Arquette's one of those trans people that transitions and just like nothing changes. Like, damn, do what you want, but fuck, man, that's rough.
It's just Christina Aguilera's wardrobe on Alexis.
Yeah, it's like me, just like I'm a chick now. Like,
I'm just a genie in the bottle now.
Yeah. Fuck. She was on Californication.
Didn't know that. I just remember her grabbing the fucking umbrella and attacking people with it in real life. She's
credited as Tranny in Lords of Dogtown, which I don't even remember that being in that movie.
It's just I hate that movie. I fucking hated that movie. I was so bored to death with it.
I remember that also like fudging a lot of the actual story.
I remember people going apeshit over it.
It was
how amazing it was. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't know it was Caligula and Xena back in the day.
Oh.
Before he transitioned, he was the waiter in drag on Friends.
Fucking Ryan Reynolds was Young Hercules.
What the fuck was I thinking of? I could have sworn I guess it was just some woman that looked trans. Yeah, he's credited as the fourth man in Pulp Fiction, but I could have sworn the characters say like a person's name. Speaking of John Woo, I haven't seen The Killer in a long ass time. Yeah, I'm like, all of a sudden, like, I need to do a John Woo rewatch of a lot of John Woo movies, because I remember I watched like a video on YouTube or something. God, he looks insane. That is the worst fucking picture of a man to have for an IMDb page. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, fuck.
He looks like he got his ass whooped and somebody photoshopped out all the bruises. His head
all
looks
that money
all
and never got his
swollen.
nose fixed. Big ass mole right on his nose.
Yeah, and his head looks swollen as fuck, dude. That's crazy. It's like a hot dog, man.
It's all that brain power.
Yeah, Hard Boiled's like my favorite of his in general, probably, but he was doing them all the way up to 2017.
Okay, let's look. So, Paycheck, that was American. That was with Ben Affleck.
When did he go American? All through the 70s, he was overseas.
I think it was Hard Target was the first one.
Hard Boiled was still China, right? Hong Kong?
Yeah. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme that brought him to America.
Barry Wong. This was also, I'm pretty sure, the one that like got people to really be like, oh yeah, this guy makes fucking gnarly movies.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. It was great.
I think
Broken Arrow. Oh, Broken Arrow was before Face Off. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think you might be right, though. Yeah, Hard Target would have been his first one. Where was this made?
New Orleans, wasn't it?
Was it actually shot there?
Chance Boudreaux. Wilford Brimley was his, wasn't it his dad or his uncle or something?
What the fuck? Universal was afraid John Woo's limited English would be a problem on set, so they hired Sam Raimi to oversee the entire shoot and replace Woo if need be.
Oh, damn.
That literally sounds like something we would make. Sam Raimi's Hard Target. They just strap a fucking camera to Jean-Claude's foot and let him beat the shit out of people.
That kind of makes sense, though. Like, I could see the snake punching scene being totally Sam Raimi.
Oh, I almost guarantee you now, like 100% that's what happened. What do you want to bet he figured out how to say we should have him punch a snake to John Woo?
Mandarin.
What if fucking hilarious the studio execs just didn't bother to talk to John Woo, and John Woo just like pretended to not know English so they couldn't fuck with him, and then he got on set and he speaks perfect English, and him and Sam Raimi are like, all right, let's make this movie. Why don't I remember Broken Arrow at all? Oh, okay, yeah. John, what the fuck happens in this movie?
I don't even fucking remember. Isn't it like a...
I feel like it's a big nothing one. Like,
wasn't it like a stealth fighter or something that they were trying to get a hold of?
I remember, I'm pretty sure Kojima cited this as like being an influence on, like, he loves John Woo stuff in general and just action movies in general, but pretty sure this was one of the ones that influenced the Metal Gear Solid stuff too, but I remember fuck all about this movie. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that didn't end up being like a big time action movie. It was kind of just boring. Face Off rocked.
That's Chinese for let's punch a snake.
Blackjack. I remember this being cool too.
Wind Talkers, that was Nick Cage.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a John Woo movie.
Yeah. Not a great one.
Pretty weird.
Oh, Mission Impossible 2?
That's what I mean. He started trying to do like somewhat serious movies, and it was strange. This movie sucked. Paycheck,
Oh, that was awful.
just absolute dog shit. I think that was when he really started falling off, and people were like, "All right, he sucks now." And then he just got a bunch of bullshit after that. The Crossing and The Crossing 2.
Wasn't that like his big epic?
Chinese Revolution in the 1940s.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's a different one. Oh, I'm thinking of Red Cliff.
Yeah. Accused of heinous crimes he didn't commit, a prosecutor sets out on a mission to clear his name in Manhunt. That was his
last film, 2017?
Yeah.
Huh.
And yeah, Red Cliff is like a 220 to 280 AD two-part story centered on a battle fought in China's Three Kingdoms period. Fuck, man, that actually probably is rad.
I couldn't get into those movies. They're too silly.
The Red Cliff ones?
Yeah, like all the like wire fu shit. Don't like it.
Oh, it's like wire fu. I figured it was like somewhat historically accurate. I didn't think it was gonna be dickheads spinning around in the air. It looks like guys like horseback battling.
That's what he does in Mission Impossible 2. Remember the motorcycles?
Steal a missile. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a John Woo purist. That's what I'm saying. Like, feels like cheating because Hard Boiled really is like his best movie.
Bullet in the head. I didn't...
Yeah. Now all of a sudden I'm like, was the Stallone movie a remake?
Oh, the Walter Hill one. Yeah. Wasn't that Momoa in that too?
Walter Hill did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, my brain must have blacked that out. I worked at the theater when that came out, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go see it. I can see anything for free. And the only like decent part of that, and it never really fully comes to fruition, is that somebody was like, let's have a fire axe fight. And that happens in the movie between him and Momoa. But other than that, that movie is dog shit.
I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, that was like, god damn, dude. Stallone just wanted to like make like casually racist comments to an Asian guy, like dance around being racist for like 90 minutes. It felt weirdly 80s, and I was like, they're never really jokes. It literally feels like somebody's grandpa like has never met an Asian guy and is like trying to be funny, but also doesn't know how to act, and he's just in an action movie.
Well, that was supposedly Thomas Jane was supposed to be in the movie as his partner, and then the studio wanted to change it, and I guess go for like a diversity angle, so they changed it to an Asian actor.
The Asian guy's not even the bad part. He's just boring, but it's like this weird dynamic, and that makes more sense because like the script on it is like he's not being like outwardly racist, like pulling his eyes back and squinting at the guy or anything crazy, but it's like he's like, pretty crazy that you're Asian, right? And I'm not. It's like, all right, guy, like let's
hey, yo, you know, you like lo mein, but I like spaghetti. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, like, and that's the whole thing is like eventually they're gonna bond because it's supposed to be a buddy cop movie, I guess. And then also they're gonna solve the day. Solve the day. I don't even remember what the day needs solving for, honestly. Jason Momoa's a bad guy, and I think they shoot him in the head at the end.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Can you believe
Holy
it?
shit.
The whole movie, I'm like, wonder whose head this bullet is going to.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah. God damn it, dude. This John Woo walk down memory lane just
what are we going to do to take down the evil warlord?
Movie.
I'm going to put a bullet in his head.
I told you, that's what this movie podcast is going to become. It's going to become me punishing you through stupid movies I remember like that. Like, you have to watch it. It's for the podcast. We need to be able to talk about it, and then we need to be able to figure out a way to apply it to storytelling.
I tried to give it a chance just because of Walter Hill, and I think I made it like 15 minutes. I was like, I can't do this. This is fucking torture. It's such a boring ass movie. Speaking of which, Eternals now in theaters.
Yeah. I I'm pulling it up right now because I can't believe you that it's Walter Hill. He directed it.
Yeah.
Bullet to the head. What the fuck, dude?
Followed by The Assignment.
Yeah, that was like one of the last movies I think I saw there before I left the theater. After watching their respective partners die, a New Orleans hitman, and he's supposed to be a hitman the whole time? I just thought he was a cop.
I like the idea of Stallone being Cajun.
Yeah.
Yo, we're down
also,
the bayou.
Did that say this was a Dark Castle movie? Did you just whisper yes?
No. Yes.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that said it was a Dark Castle movie. No. Nad. No. No.
Bridgerton. Ugh, that show sucked. All right, we get it. Enough. We're already on your website. Why are you giving us an ad for your website on your website?
I'm trying to see if this was a Dark Castle. It
is.
Fucking insane, man. Walter Hill was really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I don't even remember Christian Slater being in this. Did I even pay attention during this? I watched this whole movie and just blacked it all out. Oh, yeah, it had Adewale from Lost in it.
Yeah, Mr. Echo.
What the shit, dude?
Unfairly kicked off the show.
Based on a graphic novel?
What? Is it a French one?
Yes, it is. At least
it's Lynn Claire.
I can't read that shit. I'm American.
Slater was in everything back then.
In 2012, that was like maybe a comeback for him.
Wasn't that around the time he did that Uwe Boll movie?
Oh, dude, I actually really dig the art on this. Fuck. I might have to track this down. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he do like Alone in the Dark with Uwe Boll?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Art by Colin Wilson. It kind of looks like an old. Here, let me share this. Kind of looks like an old like Punisher comic.
Oh,
like the was it Steve Dillon years? Right, that's his name.
Yeah, Welcome Back, Frank years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I've never heard of this guy, Colin Wilson. Or I have, and it's just not ringing any bells.
Actually, it kind of looks like Stallone, but with white hair. Diplôme dans la tête.
Yeah, I love that it's a French comic. The artist is evidently from New Zealand. He's like a 2000 AD guy.
It's published by Dynamite?
He's worked on tons of 2000 AD books. That makes sense. He's old as shit. Yeah, he's kind of like looks like he's a big fan of like Mobius and Jack Davis and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
He did some Blueberry stuff. Yeah, he's a 2000 AD artist. I'm gonna have to track some of this guy's stuff down. That's like a big blind spot for me. Is like I know anytime I've ever got some 2000 AD stuff, I'm like, wow, this stuff's always great. Like the art's always competent, looks great, the writing's solid. But I'm not like super familiar with anyone over there. But I'm like, this guy's shit rocks.
Oh damn, that is really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like a bit of a. It's like Tony Moore too is another guy who's like Mobius and Jack Davis and a couple other guys. Is like I feel like if you were in this brief window generation,
it's kind of similar to like Zach Howard too.
Yep, a little bit. Is that your cat meowing in the background?
No, that was mine.
It's like maybe I am just hearing my cats through the floor.
My cat's passed out right behind me.
Haha, bitch ass. Yeah, this guy's got some great stuff. Oh, it's what's his face? I always call it the hardware robot because it looks like the robot from Hardware. That almost looks like your signature on that.
Oh, is that the robot from
Judge
Dredd? Yeah.
It's got some
the
crazy
ABC Warrior?
Yeah, ABC Warrior. Thank you. It's like it's got some acronym name.
I don't know jack shit about Judge Dredd comics. All I know is from the movies.
All I remember is my buddy, like I've read random stories and issues and stuff, but all I remember is my buddy in like high school being like, it's the coolest fucking comic because it runs in real time and Judge Dredd ages with us. And I was like, that sounds miserable. Like,
I read a script once when I was working on submissions, and I just thought like Judge Dredd was just an asshole. Like, you know, like the Punisher kills people that do bad things, whereas Judge Dredd is literally that characterization, like that caricature of the Punisher, where he'll beat the shit out of somebody for jaywalking. I'm like, oh, you're kind of a fuckhead.
And then think that he's been that guy for how long? Okay, let's see. Because
the comic was supposed to be like, wasn't it supposed to be like a takedown of like the fascist stereotype or something?
Yeah, he's just a turbo fascist.
And then he just became like all popular. People loved him.
Yeah. So right on the Judge Dredd Wikipedia page. Time passes in Judge Dredd strip in real time. So as a year passes in life, a year passes in the comic. The first Dredd story, published in 1977, was set in 2099, 122 years in the future. And so stories published in 2021 are set 122 years in the future in 2143. Holy fuck.
So how old is Dredd now?
Consequently, I'm getting to that. As former editor Alan McKenzie explains, every year that goes by, Dredd gets a year older, unlike Spider-Man, who's been universally a student for the past 25 years. Therefore, Dredd was 38 when he first appeared in 77, but is now 82 years old with 64 years of active service from 2079 to 2143, and for almost 30 years, Dredd's age and fitness for duty were recurring plot points. Dredd was diagnosed with benign cancer of the duodenum.
Duodenum?
I cannot fucking read tonight.
I only know that because my wife has used that word before.
It's like, I'm like adding it. Let me add a couple more syllables in there for you. You got one of them duodenums?
Yes, Spencer, your duodenum does not work tonight.
Yeah. I got one of them duodenums and it's working double time.
Take me back.
Yeah, so it's been a source of reader speculation for how his aging will be addressed.
That's cool though. I like that because that's going back to the Punisher. I prefer the Punisher being a Vietnam vet and being just an old man that's still out there doing it.
Yeah, we've talked about
that's so much cooler.
Was William Smith Punisher, man? You should have just stuck with that.
Yeah, that's so much cooler than just we're going to update him to the Afghan vet or something like that.
He should be the grizzly old bitch, and if you really want to keep him around forever, you just have like 65-year-old Frank Castle got in contact with something that made him invincible, and now he's just miserably the Punisher for the rest of his life, and he knows he can't die. If
you could give him that like
marvel him around forever like that. It's like now he's just a bitter old man forever.
Yeah, just a face that looks like a tread tire. I mean, a tire tread.
Yeah,
you know?
He's just getting his nose broken every Thursday. Like,
yeah, I love that. That shit's awesome. That's cool. I like that. And I've always liked the art too. I don't know the name of is it Carlos Esquerza or Esquera that created or did the original art for him? That was really cool.
I
like some of that for City of Rot. No, for Judge Dredd.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Punisher. I was like, what?
Because I looked at some of that for City of Rot when I was trying to get into the mood and figure out how to draw like the wasteland and
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that dude worked on the Punisher. I gotta look this up. But yeah, no, you're right. Actually, did he like pass recently, or was it just like a celebration of him? There was like a big thing I saw. He was like trending on Twitter a couple months back. Maybe it was longer now. Everything sort of blurs together since COVID. But let me see. Yeah, he's mentioned in here. Yeah, he passed in 2018. So it was literally right before like the world went to shit. Back in the before times. Yeah, I remember maybe it was like a year after his death, because I thought it was early on in COVID. It might have just been people like, hard to believe he's been dead for a year, but another wild dude.
Oh, shit.
All those 2000 AD dudes rock, though. They
I
all
should
had
get
a
into some of that. I haven't read any of that stuff.
bit of their own flair, which is why I always really liked it. It was like, that's what I wanted Death Curse to be, as we built it up, was like find like-minded dudes that aren't just like everybody else and are actually wanting to make cool comics and not just be like a Jim Lee clone or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun and tell ridiculous stories and not give a shit what anyone thinks. Use me as your armor for you can't get canceled if everybody's always coming for me first.
We just blame everything on you.
Yeah. We were just following orders. That's what
He wrote it in the script. It's his fault.
Yeah. Spencer writes all of it and pays us to read from a prompter. That'd be wild. I'm typing this all up in real time, and then Jeff says this, and then Joanne says this. And I'm talking all along.
He kidnapped us and keeps us in his basement.
Punisher went black via surgery in the 90s for a time he's committed. How do I not remember that?
That's something he would do.
Like, did this
Figure drawing says kind of like Lois Lane in issue number 106.
Remember to forget that time the Punisher became a black guy. Oh, it's a Mike Barron story.
Oh, he's wild.
Dude, I wish I knew him. I'd be like, so, was everybody doing cocaine in the 90s? I was a year old. That's why I don't remember this. 91, Mike Barron along with artists. Oh, Jimmy Palmiotti wrote this too. That's hilarious. He's a turbo progressive now, and he helped with Punisher becomes a black guy through surgery issue.
Oh, is he going to apologize retroactively?
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking hilarious if we accidentally got him canceled. Whoops!
Damn
My
it.
bad!
Bleeding Cool article tomorrow.
Oh, shit, Shorty. Sorry about bringing up Black Frank Castle.
Now played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Actually, you've been a good Punisher.
It is Frankie Castle, motherfucker.
Frankie C.
Call me ballin' ass Frank Castle. Like, excuse me?
Frank Castle wants some dome.
Yeah, it's a whole cloth reboot. Like, he's not a cop anymore. Really, guys? Like, where is he brutally attacked? But okay, in it, the Kingpin hires a young criminal genius to slowly tear down the Punisher. It involves Frank Castle ending up in prison.
Tears him down to a black guy.
Brutally attacked by a group of bad guys led by the Punisher's enemy, Jigsaw. Okay, but why did he...
Well, Jigsaw was going to have a rap battle, and in order for the Punisher to defeat him, he had to have a surgery to turn himself into a black guy so that he could then out-rap Jigsaw to death.
I'm just...
It was the 90s. Kid and Play had an appearance.
Now on the run and with a heavily scarred face, Frank gets a doctor who is now a drug addict to work on his face, giving him plastic surgery so that no one can recognize him. This comes to a head in Punisher 59, also by Barron. Oh, dude. Amazing. A plastic surgeon.
Was his plastic surgeon Dr. Al Jolson?
No, you're never going to believe it. The plastic surgeon is some hooah. Here she is. The plastic surgeon's a smoke show.
Oh.
A redhead who just has a fetish for black guys, evidently. And, yeah. Turns him into a blue-eyed black man. I love the little Punisher logo in the corner so no one forgets that this is supposed to be Frank.
Maybe he got some of the spice.
Dude, yeah. the spice melange. My man. My spice. Remember that time the Punisher became a black guy to hide his identity? No, I didn't. God, I'm cackling like a fucking idiot. What the fuck were they thinking with this? For context, Frank Castle is in prison, but manages to get out with a heavily scarred face. Naturally, he gets a doctor to give him plastic surgery so he can hide his identity, but they make him black for some reason.
Look, Marvel was scrambling because they wanted to cash in on the milestone thing that DC was getting going. So
Dude,
they came up with this brilliant idea.
I need to track down a copy of this book for my collection. And I need to get Mike to sign it. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I can take it to Tampa and get Jimmy Palmiotti to sign it.
Oh, yes, dude! Yes! We need to track down a couple copies of this. Punisher and Eminem. That's almost as cringy.
That's more cringy. That's way worse.
They're just like, he becomes a black... Oh, this is more relevant than ever. The cops just beat him up and arrest him for no reason.
Oh, yeah. It's progressive.
So it was a crazy idea, but it was making a serious point. Mike Barron, SJW confirmed. Just start a bunch of shit with a dude I don't know at all. Boy, is my face black. Yeah. You should have seen the look on my face. Well, I mean, you see it. Yeah, he punched a polar bear. I'm pretty sure I own that one. I don't know.
Wait,
the time he wore a skull Speedo and got oogled by monsters. Marvel swimsuit special.
That looks like Namor.
Yeah, that's like a seashell, and that definitely looks like Namor. That doesn't look like Frank Castle at all.
Oh, and that's Quesada, too.
Of course it is. Homo! Oh, okay,
oh,
there
shit.
he is.
Oh, dude, he's got a big-ass skull, too. Fuck. He's covering up a hog.
Strap in, dear readers. Strap in, dear readers. This gets unfortunate. Nerdist is so sensitive, they can't even make jokes about this.
Trigger warning first.
Yeah. Whoa, Jeff. Be careful.
Trigger.
In the early 90s, the Punisher underwent a brief but significant change. Not to his costume or origin story, but his skin color. God damn. If it sounds egregious, that's because it was super egregious. Yeah. What issue is this again?
The best issue ever.
Yeah, well, I gotta write it down so I can tell Kayla to get it for me.
Oh my gosh, dude.
There's like fucking 600 copies here, kid. You'd think it was the most popular comic in fucking Massachusetts.
That's a sweet-ass perspective shot there. I like that.
Punisher 59.
That's dope. Who's the artist?
Which one?
That right there, that top
that little
establishing shot.
Slight fisheye.
Yeah, that's cool. I like Jigsaw in this too. It looks creepy. Metatron's cube, Punisher spaghetti.
The Final Days Requiem. God damn, dude. Oh, it's got a pretty cool cover too. It's kind of got like a Weapon X vibe. It's the doctor operating on his face. I'm trying to pull up like a better shot of it. Yeah, no, there's some great art in it. I don't know who the artist, or it said Jimmy Palmiotti's the inker, but hang on. There's one really bad jigsaw right here. I think it's this purple guy who's got like macaroni glued to his head. Strange choice, but yeah, who was it there? Hugh Haynes. Hugh Haynes and Jimmy Palmiotti. I mean, some of it is absolute dog shit. The anatomy is like fucking insane.
Yeah,
arms and legs are super broken. Yeah, like
look
this
at that leg kick.
That leg right here that's broken at the knee and the fucking pelvis joint. Like, holy shit.
All right, not everything's a winner.
Yeah. You can tell these guys were cranking on a fucking deadline.
Yeah, they didn't have Photoshop back then, guys.
I need to go back and look at stuff like this and do my comic, because I'll be like, yeah, I could get this shit done in a week.
Yeah.
It's be over real quick. I like that little shot. She looks fucking insane in the fence.
Spread eagle. Jeez.
Yeah, she's literally like climbing inside me.
On a squat.
Yeah. She's taking a dump. Frank's already inside.
What a woman.
Like, I'll be in to do your surgery in a minute. I just gotta pinch one off.
By the way, my name's Alexis.
Yeah. That's a fucking rap. God damn you, Jeff. Yeah, Black Punisher.
Yeah, going on the face.
Right, we went for almost 2 hours. Take it easy, dudes.
She's pooping?
We'll be back tomorrow night for a Halloween special.